Okay. Good morning. Let me see if the speaker is working well. Sorry. Hello. Oh, good, good. Okay, this is good. Okay. Let me a little too high, maybe. Okay, let me see. Good morning. Good morning. It's too high a little bit today, I think. Okay. Sorry. Okay, this is good. Good, good, very good. Hello, guys. This is Eddy from Hanguk. Another Thursday morning, April, the last Thursday of April. I normally do live streaming at the end of the last week basically, Thursday morning. Midnight there. Sorry about it. Midnight is not that bad. It's 8:04 a.m. in South Korea, Seoul, South Korea. Good morning, guys. Good. This time, last time I had difficulties to do live streaming on YouTube. So, but I sorted out. So today, I'm doing the live streaming here in Instagram and here in YouTube channel. So this is AMA. So if you have any questions about how to study Korean in Korea or general things about Korea, being in Korea, studying in Korea, leave a comment below and I will reply. I will answer you guys right away. Of course, there are some things that I cannot really answer, but I will do my best. And also, if I missed any of your questions, please email us. Where to email? Basically, if you see our bio, there is special link. When you click the special link, there is several menus with the contact form. Some schools in Korea or study trip. Then you can click it and send us questions if I miss. And I will try to be short this time as well because I had I had hard time to catch up all the questions. So I will try to answer you fast, but in a good way. So let's get started. And in the meantime, I have three announcements. So let me do this very shortly, and then I will start answer you guys. The first thing would be we just partnership with the new school called 세종대학교, Sejong University. So if you want to study Sejong University, please check out our web homepage. We just published the homepage yesterday, I think. So check that out and then send us all the questions. Same as the other school, so you can just study, 4 terms in a year: March, June, September, December. So currently we are accepting this June studying. So if you have any questions about it, please let us know. Sejong University is amazing. The staff is very friendly, and we've got the good feedbacks from the student as well. So please, 저 세종대 학생이에요. Okay, good to know. So please let us know if you are interested in studying at Sejong University. Secondly, as I just said, we are still accepting the June application, June of this year. So if you are interested in coming in June to study Korean in Korea, please let us know. You have about 2 to 3 weeks left. Of course, each school has different a deadline. So if you want to study in this June, please let us know right now so that we can help you to study in Korea this June. And of course, as I said, there are 4 terms: June, September, December, and March. So if you want to plan to come in the future, then still I want you to contact us right now. The best time to contact us is at least 6 months ahead, so that you have like certain time to prepare all the documents and this and that. So as I always say, like 6 months would be the best time. Of course, you can contact us a little bit early, a little bit less, but the 6 months would be good time to contact and ask us any questions. All right. Last thing would be, we just launched our August study trip. As I said, like last live streaming. What is study trip? Study trip is everything, including study in the morning, in the afternoon, activities, two to three activities per week, and also accommodation included. So if you are interested in those like trip, then please check that out. We just closed our applications for July of this year, but we still have August trip, and of course the autumn trip. So if you are interested in those program, please ask us now. And the book by this month. So you you have like 4 days left, 3 or 4 days left, but you will be able to get the small promotion, $100 off, registering by this month. Okay, so Sejong University applying June term right now and August study trip. Three announcement, and I will get back to your questions. I will do my best to answer you right away and fast, not to miss any of your questions, but I will do my best. Okay, thanks for your questions. And once again, if I miss any of your questions, please contact us with our email or like contact form. Can 15 years old study in Korea? Most of the school have a minimum age 18 years old. So basically, you need to be 18 years old, having a high school. That's the main high school degree or above. That's the minimum requirement to study Korean in Korea. So yeah, so that would be my answer. You wake up early. Oh yeah, that's not, yeah, that's okay. I want to study Korean and come to Korea. Okay, that's good. Midnight 3 a.m. Sorry about it. Okay. How much tuition fee in Korea? So whenever I give you tuition, like price information, I normally give you rough information for 3 months studying. 3 months studying. So if you want to start 3 months, the reason that I give you like 3 months, because as I said, a Korean program, Korean courses in a year is 4 terms, like March, June, September, December. So I giving you like one term example. So average, you need to pay 1,500 US dollar, 1500 US dollar for only the tuition, and then you can multiple 2, 3, or 4 based on your length of study. Okay, let's move on. Can I visit the campus and do a tour? Most of the school doesn't really have tours, especially for the Korean language program. You might be able to visit the office for counseling. That's possible. But depending on the staff can be like busy at the time, or they might have some like a ceremony or activities, then you might not be able to speak with them. But I don't think they do have tour. However, you might be able to visit there for counseling. And of course, you can email us for for all the information about the study. Can I study psychology in your school? First thing first, so we introduce Korean language program for now, Korean language program. So in terms of the majors or master or doctors, you need to contact the school directly. Sorry about it. But of course, in the future, if we, which is our long-term plan, to support you guys for the degree or above, then we will let you know, guys. But for now, currently, we only help you guys to study Korean in Korea. Sorry about it. How can you learn grammatical rules? Please, there is so many ways to pronounce a letter in Korean. Good question. I would say, I mean, each school has different like tactics or different like curriculums in terms of the learning Korean. So I would say each school has different like a strength. Some school like focused on speaking, some schools focused on grammar or reading or writing. So I cannot give you like a really like how you can improve it, in a certain way. But the best way is to, study in that university. So let us know, so that we can give you more information by email, which is the best way. I'm not really, I couldn't really answer you guys like in terms of like learning or improving Korean because I'm not a teacher, but I can give you a little bit of information about it as since I'm Korean. But still, you need to study or learn Korean from the master, the teacher. Is there any scholarships for biochemical graduated for future studies? I believe so. I believe so. Some many schools have a scholarship with like different criteria. But again, we only currently help you guys to study Korean. So I want you to contact the school directly. Sorry about it. Is there an age limit? As I said, the age limit, the minimum is like over 18 years. You need to be over 18 years old having a high school degrees or above. There is not really maximum age. Some school do have it. Some school does have it. However, most of the school doesn't really have the like a maximum age. So that will be about the age limit. School provides dormitories. Yes, most of the school has a dormitory. The schools that we partner with, they all have a schools dormitory. And also, we do also have like options for the accommodation. So, each of them has like pros and cons. So let us know what you want, and we will get back to you. So my answer is yes. Schools has a dormitory. Can I think I answered you. Is there? Oh, okay. I think I answered you. I'm planning to study PhD in Korea. Is there any university where I can study PhD in business administration? I think many school has business classes. Uh, yeah, that's that would be my answer. You know, but again, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that like we can give you like a major or master like PhD information to you guys, since we currently only introduce Korean language program. But again, in the future, if we have any plan or any you know uh, information about those like things, I will let you know, guys. How much? Okay. Okay, let me answer some question from the YouTube. What the better option to study Korean? Do you recommend going to university study from Gemma from YouTube? The reason that we introduced Korean program in Korea is the same thing. Meaning that of course you can study by yourself with many tools. You can find a lot of good materials from the online. That's totally fine. The best way, however, we believe the best way to improve, really like improve your Korean skills, is come to like expose yourself to Korean like environment. It could be anything. Korean friends, I don't know. uh, so those like environment. So that's why we want you to come to Korea to study Korean in the school, as well as you will be automatically expose yourself in Korean society, like going to shop in Korea, going to like a pub in Korea. And then you should most likely you should practice, or you try to use the Korean language with the Korean people, so that you can improve yourself. I mean, really, you can improve yourself. Of course, you need to act very hard. You need to be active, going out every day, or try to like make Korean friends here and there. So you need to do your best to do so. It's not easy. I mean it's not easy, but if do so, then you will be able to like improve your Korean skill very well. So my our that's why we want you to come to Korea to study Korean in Korea. Okay. I'm from Morocco. Hello. I want to attend September. What do I need to do? Good question. So as I said, the Korean language program has 4 terms: March, June, September, and December. So for the September, what you need to do, email us first, and then you need to prepare the documents based on the length of the study. So because if you study more than 90 days, you need to have a visa. If you study less than 90 days, then you need like KETA or visitor visa. So based on that, the documents is different. So I want you to email us what you want to do, basically, which school do you want to study? Because some school has like different like documents. So which school you want to study and how long you want to study. Based on that, we can tell you what to prepare and when to prepare, basically. Did you get a haircut? Yes, I did. How long does it usually take to get the university visa? It depends. But like for example, the simple process would be, contact us and then let us know which school, when to start, and how long you want to study. And then based on that, we can give you like what to prepare, when to prepare, and you prepare everything to the school, to us, and then we double check it. We send it to the school. School triple check it, and then they will give us the invoice, and you pay for the invoice. And then once the school confirms the payment, then the visa letter will be issued. And then visa letter, you got the visa letter and apply for the visa. So whole process, from the getting the invoice to the getting the from the beginning to end until you get the visa letter, it depends on how fast you are in terms of the getting the documents. But normally 2 to 3 months, I would say. And then once you apply for visa in the Korean embassy or Korean consulate in your country, fastest like you may get in like 1 week, or sometimes it could take up to 1 month or above. So it's not easy to say, but whole process will be like 2 to 3 months. But still, based on your urgency. Some students like prepare everything in a week and then got the invoice very fast, and then you get the visa very fast. Then it could be done in 2 weeks also. So that would be my answer. And let's move on. What do we need to do it in future? I mean, if you if you want to study Korean in Korea, let us know. We can give you more information. Can I come to can I come to study Korean language in Korea? Yes, of course. That's what we do. I'm planning to. Oh, I answered this. Do you have a lot of Canadian students? We do have, in terms of number, not a lot, but there are many people from Canada. I have a question. I'm French student, but I have online I have an online student. It is possible to study in Korea for follow my course at the same time? Oh, you study? Okay. Yes, that's possible. Korean course per day is 4 hours. 4 hours per day, and you will have like another 20 hours on your own. Of course, I really want to tell you that the Korean course is intensive, very intensive. You need to study a lot. The class is very fast. You need to study a lot, even out of the classes. Of course, if you want to improve your Korean skill. So it's intense course, but as I said, it's possible to study Korean in Korea and study online for your, I don't know, master or for your degree. That's totally possible. But still, I really want to tell you that like Korean course is not easy. You need to study a lot. Once again, to improve if you want to improve your Korean skills. So that's possible. If we studied for 2 sessions and we place in the top of the class, can we get a scholarship to finish the other levels? Some schools have those kind of things. But the money that school give you is a bit different. So for example, some schools will give you, if you are in the first place in the class or in the level or in the whole Korean course, then they give you something. Not every school, but some schools. But it doesn't mean that it will cover all the tuition fee for the following month, following terms. Okay, so it could be a little bit of like small perk, like a $300, $200, or $100, but it will not cover the whole tuition, because tuition fee is like, as I said, average is $1,500. One thing that I tell you is that Sejong University that we just partnership with, they will give you full payment scholarship in case that you be in the first place whole Sejong course at that time. So that's kind of like option for you. But other than that, I don't think all the school will give. Some schools will give you something if you are placed first level, first place, or I don't know, if you are being good at attendance rate, or if you improve a lot, like Dongguk's case. Other than that, I don't think the tuition or the scholarship will not cover everything. I'm done with the postgraduate, so I study Korean in Korea. I mean, the minimum criteria is like having the high school or above. So if you finish your postgraduate or like a master in your country or in any country, or if you finish your PhD in your country, so once you have like a higher than like high school degree or certificate, you will be able to study like register the course, no problem at all. Can 26 old study in Korea? Yes, it is. The minimum is 18 years old and having a high school degrees or above. Okay. Okay. Is the cost of living in Korea high? What is the rent cost like? Okay, that's good question. As I said, whenever I give you like price, like a budgeting, like cost of living, normally I give you two things. First thing would be tuition, and second thing would be the accommodation, which is like two main part for your cost of living. So tuition fees would be 1,500 US dollar per month, per term, basically 3 months. Accommodation, there is no like a maximum cap because you will be able to find like amazing houses with a high price in Korea. But average, I would say you need to spend at least 500 US dollar or 600 US dollar per month. Uh, it could be like dormitory, it could be accommodation, it could be share house, it could be mini studio, it could be homestay. But that's I think like a minimum or average price per month. But as I say, if you find like a fancy area, you may spend like a 1,000 US dollar per month, which is not cheap but not crazy expensive. So that's something that you can think about the cost of living in terms of the rent. If a person is study and want to study bachelor's in Korea, is it possible? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, as long as you provide the documents, then you will be able to register. How much, how much money do I need to bring for 3 months? So as I said, tuition fee 1,500 US dollar, accommodation fee for 3 months, 15 or 1,800 US dollar. So sum up, you will need like at least 3,000, 3,300 US dollar. And on the top of it, the reason that I don't really give you the other like expenses is totally up to you. How much you spend on food, how much you spend on transportation, how much you spend on shopping is totally up to you. I don't. That's something that is your choice. So that's why, I normally give you, two, tuition and accommodation. So, in a sense that like you might need to have like 5,000, 6,000 US dollar per 3 months, I would say. But still, above tuition fee, accommodation, above that is up to you based on your spending habit. I'm done. Okay. Okay. Is it necessary to have a good percentage before applying for scholarships? You need to understand the scholarship concept for the Korean language program. So when you think about scholarship, you get like a discount or certain discount or like full scholarship when you register. That's the concept of scholarship. But when it comes to Korean program, it's a bit different. So that's why I'm not really happy to say it scholarship. But you need to register first with full payment, and then if you are being a good in the first term or second term, normally the following term you will be able to get something. So you need to understand the concept first, and then you need to be good student in a class. Where to stay on campus for learning Korean program? If you are interested in like a dormitory, but in like school's dormitory, then normally dormitory has in the campus uh, location in campus on campus. But you need to also understand that like a dormitory in Korea, most of the school, unlike I don't know any other school, any other countries do have those things. But when it comes to dormitory, most of the schools dormitory will close entirely. Like you cannot enter. No, there is some way, but still you cannot really enter the dormitory after the, let's say midnight until 5 a.m. or something. So that's kind of like cons of the dormitory, being in dormitory. Even after the being an adult, the door will be locked. So you need to understand those concepts, and then if you are still interested in that, uh, then you will be able to like stay there. Of course, there are pros as well. The price is like reasonable, and you will be able to make your make networking with the Korean people or other people in the dormitory. That's the beauty of the dormitory. But in the same time, cons in terms of cons, sometimes some schools and most of the Korean university will shut down the entrance so that you will not be able to get in the dormitory after midnight or after 1 a.m. and reopen it like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Okay, but of course, based on your your plan or your needs, we will let you know this is your option. You can select either of it or one of it, one of them. How much? Okay, I answered you. Is it forbidden to travel to Korea from Iraq? I don't think so. Yes, yes, 15, 15 US dollar, 1500 US dollar for 3 months, like one time, 3 months. Yes. Is it easy to find a job with a level 3 in Korea? No, it's not easy. In terms of job, as I keep saying that, it's not easy being a foreigner, not having a visa and looking for the full-time position. Unless you have like a great career experiences, it's not easy as a foreigner, I think. Especially when you, of course, some you will be find some international company in Korea as well. But if you are looking for the Korean company with the level 3 Korean level, I don't think it's easy. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's not easy. Okay. I'm only okay. I think I answered it. If you finish the high school, can you study in Korea when you are 26? That's possible. Okay. Is the 1500 include dorm, or is it dorm a separate course? It's only tuition. 1500 is only tuition. Do you guys have a partnership with the Christian University? Christian University, I think among our partner school, Sejong University is like Christian background, I believe. So when in the campus you see some statues from the Christian, I think. I might be wrong. It could be Christian or Catholic, but one of it. I want to learn Korean language. What I want to ask is about the fee and how many hours per day in, and is it possible we can work after class done? Thank you. So I answered you price. I answered you how many hours per day, 4 hours per day, and working in terms of working, which is good question. So under the Korean language visa, the first 6 months you cannot work, but you finish the first 6 months and following months, like 3 months or 6 months and go on, you will be able to like work as a part-time. Uh, Normally 20 hours per week you can work. So first the 6 months you cannot work, but after that you can work as a part-time. I want to study. Okay. I answered you about age limit. Everyone is like eager to get an answer. Answer me. Once again, if I miss any of your questions, feel free to email us, or contact using the contact form. So where is contact form? There is like a link on the in the bio. Once you click it, there are options that you can send us like emails or like questions, this and that. So please check that out. Yes, Google Hanguk is just to study the language. Yes, that's true for now. But once again, if we expand our service to another like area, I will let you know, guys. Are there support group for different nationality? In terms of the language support, we give you support in English, Spanish, Italian, Swedish, French. We speak 5 languages. Okay, that's good. That's good. Do you have choose which school is best? Not really. I cannot really give you the answer. It's based on because we have like schools in three cities in Korea, as well as the price is different, the character is different. So I wouldn't say which is the best. It's more like a preference where you want to be when you study Korean, and also how long you want to study and which area you want to study in Seoul or Busan and Daegu. So let us know. We can give you more information about it by email, contact form. Are flight included in the price for the study trip? No. So study trip is like 2 to 3 weeks program, including everything. Everything means tuition, accommodation, and activities in the afternoon. Other than that, you need to pay your own flight ticket. Okay. Okay, same questions. I answered you guys from that. Are there students from Mexico? I believe we have a lot of students from Mexico. Do you recommend to learn a little bit of Korean before you travel there? Of course, yes, yes. I mean, it's for surviving. Surviving Korean is necessary. I mean, it's a beneficial for your staying. Such as like how much is it, or where to go to get there, where to get there, how to get there. Those things, those things. Even though you are going to study Korean in Korea, the small things would be beneficial to know the basic questions. Okay. Oh, this is good question. If we apply for only 3 months, we can later apply for more time. Yes, yes. However, you know, if you study 3 months, which is less than 90 days, you will study with the KETA or visitor visa. And then you want to study more after that. Uh, there is 2 things you can do. First thing, you can extend another 3 months. However, you cannot. I don't think you can do. You cannot extend your visa within Korea. So, which means you may come back your home country and come back to Korea, or you may visit like countries nearby the Korea and come back again with another KETA, another visa, another visitor visa. So that's the first way. Second way, you might be able to extend 6 months, because if you study over 90 days, you need to visa. So after 3 months, you can extend 6 months, which is 2 terms, 6 months getting a student visa. But in that sense, you need to prepare a lot of documents. So normally that's why if you plan to study long time, then uh, I want you to like register 6 months first and then extend it later. You know, which will be like a easiest way to extend your study. You can just pay for tuition and that's all. But of course, you need to be good student in these like first 2 terms, 6 months. If you are being a good student, it's easy to extend it another 3 months, another 6 months, another year. It's totally easy without leaving Korea. So that's why if you plan to study long term, studying like registering like 6 months with a visa and the extend it would be beneficial. Easiest way, the best way actually. And you can you can extend it up to 2 years. 2 years. Okay, I answered you about scholarship. 4 hours is like Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, 4 hours per day, which means 20 hours per week. No Sunday or Saturday. Very interesting things. I know it would take very little time to get everything done from Korea point of view, but at least 2 6 months to get the visa from the Korean embassy in France. I mean, we do have a lot of students from France, and then they are. I mean, it's not gonna be 6 months. I'm pretty sure, with experience with our French student, uh, most of them get a visa like within a month or so. But of course, you know, you need to prepare documents beforehand. But it's not gonna be 6 months. I want to. So yeah. Okay. Okay. That's good. I hope that I can. Can I make a double degree in South Korea? I mean, the first degree I make in my country and the second one in South Korea. I don't think any problem. I don't see any problem to do so. Okay, okay. Do you pay for dorm every month or all at once? All at once. Tuition and dormitory you need to pay at once. Of course, in terms of extension, you pay the first like registration and then extension will be later. But all the payment, tuition and dormitory at once. Yes, you have curfew when if you are going to stay in dormitory. That's the downside of the being in dormitory. Mm, I already answered you about the working. Which institute accept a student from language course if an applicant done with master? I mean, as I said, like minimum requirement is 18 years old and high school degree and above. So if you have master, PhD with master, then you will be able to register without any problem. Okay, I answered you about it. Want to find the language school? Can you help, sir? Yes. Email us. So based on your needs or your interest, we will let you know. Okay. Okay. I'm moving fast, but still I'm slow. I think everyone is like eager to get an answer. Yeah, you don't need to be recently graduate. No, you don't need to be. Just provide like when you finish your high school or like your master, which education, and then you'll be able to register. I need to move faster. We are only allowed to study Korean for 1 year only, right? No, as I said, 2 years you can study with the Korean visa. I didn't. Yes, we worked with many schools in Korea, in schools in Seoul, schools in Busan, and school in Daegu. I want to go to Korea for 2 weeks by myself. Any tips on what Korean word I should learn? I know Spanish and English, so learning another language won't be hard for me. Uh, Simple. My answer is very simple. You can like if you are going to stay only 2 weeks, then you can like learn like a basic stuff, for your surviving. So like how much is it, or where is like what, how to get there. Those like small things, like less than 10 sentences. And other than that, you might be able to communicate it with hands and like this, like pointing out. That's possible. So, if you this if it is like first time to Korea, then the basic 10 sentences, like as I said, like where is bathroom, how to get there, what's the how to get there, like those kind of things would be helpful. Okay. Are you gonna help us to create account in Korea? You mean bank account? Then most of the case you need to have like student visa in order to open the uh, bank account in Korea. And most of the school will help you to open it. So yes, that would be my answer. I answered you. Would you recommend opening a Korean bank account while in Korea? It depends. It depends. But however, having a Korean bank or having a Korean like card would be could be beneficial, but still you can still use the credit card from your country most of the time. And unless you, I would say like if you are going to stay long term, then it's beneficial. Other than that, you are going to stay only like 3 months or only 6 months. I don't think you need to make it. 안녕하세요. Are their classes hands-on like the teachers interact with you, or do they go on about lessons? Classes hands-on, like teacher interact with you. Do they go on about lessons? I'm not really understand the question. Sorry about it. Hmm. I guess there is more chances to meet Korean people in the dormitory though. Yes, that's also like pros and like international student, international people as well. So you can live in the house or apartment instead of dormitory. Yes, that's possible. Yeah. So we can also like help you to find the accommodation such as share house, dormitory, and mini studio called Goshiwon or like homestay. So that's what we introduce you if you are not like into dormitory. So if the 6 months, then it's gonna be dollars in total for 6 months. So I in Sejong University. Yes, if 6 months is gonna be 340만 원, like a 2,540 US dollar in total for those 6 months I saw Sejong University. Yes, so that's tuition. So that's why I normally give you like an average price for the tuition and like accommodation. And currency changes every time, so I'm giving you like rough information. Is learning Korean is important to get expected in Korean university? To get to get to get into, I mean, like to get into Korean university, is learning Korean is important to get in Korean university? I would say so. Of course, some schools have like English track. In that sense, you don't really need the Korean skills. But many of the other like major or other university, they ask us for the Korean level. I hope I answer you right. Okay, holy, I cover every questions over here. Okay, the last question. I'm currently in my fifth semester. Can I still apply and get admission in Korean university? I mean, as I said, like the minimum requirement to get into Korean language program is to finish your high school or finish above, like a university or master or PhD, and then over 18 years old. So that's the like a minimum criteria. So if you are being in school right now, then you can provide a high school certificate to get into the Korean language program. Oh, another question. Sorry. I'm late. I've noticed that there are new university called Sejong. Yes. What age can I apply for that? Because I'm turning 22 in 4 months. You can apply right now. As I said, the minimum requirement is over 18 years old and having a high school degree. Are there any Indian student? For us, we don't. For now, we don't support Indian student yet. I mean, we are still small, so we cannot cover all the countries in on Earth. So India is not one of them, I'm afraid. But we will do our best to increase our cover country because you know. So sorry for Indian student, we cannot really help you right now. Not only that, like there are certain things, certain countries we can support right now, certain countries we cannot support right now, but we will do our best. So that's why we recently, last year, 2 years ago, we started a French support. This year we started like a Swedish support. So we are like helping more countries or with more languages. Do you support the UK? Yes, we do. You said you cannot work. Uh, Yes and no, because as I said, the first 6 months you cannot work, but the another like after the first 6 months you can work normally up to 20 hours per week. Can I can I apply if I'm from Chile? You can do that. A question from YouTube. I was wondering, can I apply for the Sejong University because it looks really fun and has a lot of interesting activities. And what age do you have to be? Yes, I mean you can do that. As I said, we just partnership with the Sejong University a couple of days ago, and we made our school pages. So if you are interested in Sejong University, please check that out. The school pages on our homepage, and let us know if you have any questions. So you can do that for sure. And age limit is same, over 18 years old. Do I apply for the share house? Oh, sorry. How do I apply for the share house? Because I was speaking with my parents and we agreed that the share house is the better option because I can afford the dormitory. I mean, share house in terms of the price, share house is also not cheap. Of course, some dormitories are could be a little bit expensive, but in terms of price, it's pretty similar, I would say. But of course, there are cheaper options with like a shared with other people. So let us know. We can give you more information, like how much it could be, based on like when you wanna check in, like which area you are looking for. Based on that, we can give you more information. Before applying for scholarship, do I have to apply in university first for recommendation? Again, look, a scholarship. The scholarship concept in the Korean language program is a bit different. So when you think about scholarship, you need to get like a certain things before get into the university. So basically before paying the tuition. But in terms of scholarship in the Korean language program, is to register first, and then you need to be good student in the classrooms or in the school, and you will be able to get the small perk such as like $300, $100. But following terms, that's something that you need to understand the concept of scholarship in the Korean language program. When is the application date for autumn semester? Good question. So we have like a Korean language program has 4 terms in a year: March, June, September, and December. So for September, I want you to contact us right now. Of course, school has like a certain days for the application, but I want you to contact us right now to get all the information in advance so that you can prepare on time. In like to answer your question, the application for the September would be early June, starting from early June and finish July or early August. Okay, but I want you to contact us right now. I got it. I got to take a trip to Korea and tour the schools. I don't think, as I said, I don't think a school would have any tour. I might be wrong because some schools do that. Some school does that, but in terms of Korean language program, they don't really have tours. However, you can still visit the office to get like a counseling, and of course, you can email us as well. How long does it take to get a student visa? Uh, it's a long process, but it depends on the how busy the embassy in your country. So once you apply for the once you apply for the student visa in the Korean embassy in your country, it could take 1 week up to 1 month or above. But nowadays, I see like you will be able to get a 1 to 2 weeks. But of course, before that, there is like certain process. You need to send us all the documents. You need to get the invoice. You need to pay for the invoice, this and that. It's gonna take certain time. So that's why I want you to still contact us right now for September term, and ideally 6 months ahead to contact us. What do you suggest for Indian? If wanna learn Korean, I mean, still you can contact the school directly. We partnership with certain schools, and for us, I'm afraid we cannot help you guys. However, you can still contact the school to get a help directly. Sorry about it. I would like to know for accommodation, is it paying or not? Of course, you need to pay for it. Unless you have like relatives in Korea, then you need to pay for the accommodation, you need to pay for the tuition, you need to pay for your food, you need to pay for your shopping, this and that. You need to pay for it. How long are the classes per? So 4 terms in a year, 1 term like 3 months. I normally say like 3 months, but it's like it could be like 10 weeks, 11 weeks, 1 term. 3 months, but 10 weeks, 11 weeks. In a week, per day, you are going to study 4 hours per day, which means in a week you are going to study 20 hours. Of course, no Sunday, no schools in Sunday and Saturday. Only Monday to Friday, 4 hours per day, 20 hours per week. 1 term would be 200 hours. Do you know conditions of share house, and is it shared with other language student? No. I mean, in terms of share house, of course, each there are a lot of like share house. However, most of the share house is like with like half of them could be Korean, half of them could be like foreigners, or mainly Korean and small number of the foreigners. You may also encounter like language student in the share house as well. Okay. Okay. Good. I covered everything. Awesome. Whew. Okay. Thanks for all your good questions. As I said, some questions I might be able to miss it, but then if you see our bio, there are special links. So once you click it, then there is contact form that you can send us all the questions that I missed. And secondly, there are certain things we don't do right now. For example, we currently introduce you only Korean program for now. But you guys have many questions about the master or PhD or the bachelor degrees. That's something that we cannot do right now. However, we will do our best to expand our service to those area as well in the future. I cannot really tell you when, but that's our goal, like master plan for the future. So please understand us for now. And there are also, again, there are some certain countries that we cannot support right now. Sorry about it. But as we increase another language support, as I said, we will do our best to cover all the countries on global. We are still small, but we will do our best for that. All right. And I do live streaming every last Thursday on YouTube here and Instagram here, and I do often do live streaming on TikTok. However, when it comes to TikTok, I'm having a hard time to for the lagging problem. I don't know. I guess I need to change my mobile phone, because whenever I turn on the live streaming on TikTok, it's lagging every after like 30 minutes. So I don't know. I need to find out the problem. I need to find out the answers for that. But anyway, in on Instagram, on YouTube, there is no problem. All right. So thanks for joining uh, our live streaming, and uh, I normally do 1 hour, which is right now 8:59. On Thursday morning in Korea, South Korea. I hope you guys uh, I hope you guys are getting the answer from me. Not everyone. Sorry about it, not everyone. But I will do my best to answer you guys later on when I do another live streaming next time. All right. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks, guys. Thanks for great questions. Uh, I hope you guys see you soon. And once again, announcement, reminder. So we just partnership with the Sejong University. So please check that out. The staff is amazing, and also the schools is amazing. We've got the good feedbacks from the student as well. So please check that out. And if you are interested in study trip, what is study trip? Is like is having all the things like student classes in the morning, in the afternoon, cultural activities, 2 to 3 things in a week, 2 or 3 weeks program, and accommodation included. So you need to pay for your flight and come to Korea and enjoy the class and activities and so on. We just finished our spring trip, so you can get you will see the like reviews on Google what they think about our study trip. So please check that out. And then what's the third announcement? Oh, so if you are interested in this June studying Korean in Korea, please let us know right now. You will be you will have about like 3 weeks to finish all the application, which is possible, not easy, but possible. And if you are interested in coming in September or December of this year or next year, I want you to contact us right now. 6 months ahead, 6 months ahead, they contact us. All right, that's the 3 announcement from me today. Thanks all. Thank you guys all, and have a good day, good night, and good morning. Okay, let me finish live streaming on YouTube. I do live streaming YouTube here. Instagram. Bye, YouTube.